Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you my career and the TBR list for the O.W.Ls Readathon 2020. So if you do not know what the O.W.Ls Readathon is all about, I will link it in the description below to Book Rose channel. She hosts this every year. It's a read-along and it's based on the Harry Potter world. So exciting. Now I've been trying to do this for every year now, but I never got around to doing it. So this year I decided to do it for sure. So this is like the overall cover. There are a bunch of careers you have to choose from, and once you choose a career, there are a number of prompts that you need to complete. Now I have gone ahead and chosen the Potioneer, and as you can see, you can write the owls and the newts. I'm gonna do the owls for this year, which involves me completing a bunch of examinations, if that's the way to put it. So there's arithmetic, care of magical creatures, charms, herbology, and one more. So once I complete that, that will mean that I am now a Potioneer. How exciting could that be? So this takes place from the 1st of April until the last of April, and you've got to complete all of your your chosen career by then to be an expert in that. So I'll give you a moment to go ahead and look at what's written here for Potioneer. Now there's a similar write-up for any career that you choose. The whole booklet is available in Book Rose channel, and you can choose what you would like to be based on what subjects you need to complete. And that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. This year I think she has also introduced a few other extra subjects that you can take, as well as points. So make sure to check the channel out and figure out if you are ready for this. I've also put the prompts over here for the career that I have chosen. So these are all of the careers. These are all of the prompts, and for my career I'll have to complete arithmetic, care of magical creatures, charms, herbology, and potions. So the prompts are given right next to it. So I have chosen my TBR list based on these prompts. So I'm going to share my TBR list with you now. So for the care of magical creatures examination, I'm supposed to be reading a book with a beak on its cover, and I have chosen Crescent City. Partially because it just got released this month, and also I just got this book and I'm super excited to dive into this ASAP. There are so many people raving about this already, and I really want to get into this world that Mars created. If you haven't heard about this, make sure you check this book out. It's an adult book though, so that's the one I'm picking up for that prompt. For charms, I'm supposed to be reading a book with a lot of white on the cover, 80% of it being white. So this is what I picked, Throne of Glass. I actually added this as part of my March TBR, but I read a lot of other books and didn't get around to reading this, so I decided to move this to my O.W.Ls Readathon. So that's what I'm doing for that prompt. For potions, I'm supposed to be reading a book that has less than 150 pages, and my pick was The Tale of Mrs. Tittlemouse by Beatrix Potter. I've already read The Tale of Peter Rabbit and I enjoyed it so much a couple of months back, and this has been in my TBR shelf for a little while now, and so I thought this was the best time to pick this up. For arithmetic, I'm supposed to be reading something out of my comfort zone. So I generally read a lot of fantasy and YA, at least that's what I've been reading recently. I do read a lot of other genres, but this one is definitely not something I would read often. I decided to pick up Ikigai. This is the Japanese secret for a long and happy life. Now this has been trending a lot on social media recently, and I think this is the best time for me to pick that up. And finally, for Herbology, I was supposed to read a book that started with the alphabet I. I know Ikigai also starts with an I, so I actually have two books that do that now. I decided to pick up Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. One, because I was already reading two fantasy books this month, the two Mars books that I was reading, and I didn't want to overdo it. And this is a thriller, and I was really exciting to read this as well. I also had Illumine, and I was wondering if I should get around to reading that instead of this, but only because I wanted to read a thriller, I decided to go with Into the Water. So these are the books that I plan to read for the O.W.Ls Readathon. There's also a place that you can interact with all of your different buddies who are also participating in this readathon. If you haven't yet, make sure you check this out. It's a really exciting readathon, and I hope you really enjoy it. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.